Stop!
Oh, wait, are you me?
Yeah, I'm you from a month in the future.
Wow, they figured out time travel fast.
Actually, they've been working on it for decades at Area 51.
Okay, I have a lot of logistical questions on that.
It doesn't matter. Look, the point is, you're about to end the world.
Wait, what?
Just kidding. But you are making a mistake.
What do you mean?
Look, just stop and try and learn photography to the best of your abilities this month. Then make a YouTube video talking about what you learned. Trust me, I'll thank you later. And if you excuse me, I'm about to go stop Shaq from becoming a DJ. Doodles!
Well, I guess I'm doing that now.
I've never really been good at taking pictures. Most of the time, my family knows to keep the camera out of my hands, but the few times I've tried to take pictures, it always just comes out wrong. Strange angles, bad lighting, not getting everybody's outer limbs in the picture. Any mistake you can name about taking pictures, I've probably made. But now that I have a YouTube channel, I think it's time to actually try and give it a real go. So I wanted to make this video to sort of teach myself photography and to motivate myself to get better at the art of photography because I really don't know a lot about it. So I started off the process by taking a couple of control pictures. One of a random stapler, one of me in the mirror, and one of the skyline. And then I started looking on YouTube for videos. I started to try and find a lot of basic videos and then gradually move up to more advanced concepts and topics.
And now it's time for a segment of What I Learned Today. So I was able to learn that a huge part of taking good photos has to do with your phone or camera settings. Certain photographers have different preferences, but some agree that on this iPhone we should turn off the grid feature. This will allow us to center our subject more symmetrically. We should also turn off the auto HDR or high dynamic range, as we'll be better able to edit the image for that later on. HDR helps with brightness and contrast of the photo. When we actually go to take our photo, we want to make sure that we are exposing our highlights but not our shadows. We want that contrast usually. At the front-facing camera is usually a worse image quality. But if you need to take a selfie, expand the photo frame will probably make your subject less up close and personal. If you're taking a picture of a specific object, make the background less busy by adding leading lines to make your subject seem more important. It will draw the viewer's eyes towards whatever your subject is.
I was getting a lot of information, so I decided to put my newfound knowledge to the test. I set up the tripod and tried taking some Instagram-worthy pictures.
So now that we've taken the pictures, it's time to edit. I ended up using Lightroom since it was an app on my Apple product that was recommended. Besides the regular cropping and auto light features come with the regular camera on your iPhone, this app has a bunch of different categories: light, color, effects, detail, optics, profiles, a bunch of different stuff you can choose from to make your picture different. So I started by just playing around with different settings, seeing what different dials and switches do and everything to the picture, until I ended up getting something that I thought was interesting enough with the stapler picture. So here's the before and after of that. You can see that because I added a bunch of detail around it, it looks a little bit different from the original, but I really like how it came out. I think it's really cool and adds a little bit of like, why is the stapler so important kind of, which is really fun. I went ahead and worked on the rest of the other two pictures and just editing them to little details to make sure that I like them better. So here's the before and after of those two pictures as well.
This experience teach me? Well, for one, I think it's going to help me make better YouTube thumbnails. Instead of just screenshotting an image from the videos that I take, I think I'm going to actually try taking purposeful pictures for the thumbnails. I really think that'll just elevate it and make it a lot easier to edit afterwards. I also think some of the tips I learned from photography can be applied in just video taking as well. Making sure the lighting's not off, centering myself in the frame correctly are all little things that I think can elevate my videos a lot more. And the editing tips I learned can help with both videos and pictures, I think are really going to be useful, especially since I wasn't editing any pictures beforehand for sort of brightness or exposure or highlights or anything. But I think more importantly, this experience definitely taught me that anybody can learn to take good pictures if they know what they're looking for and are really trying hard, which I think helps me and makes me more confident in my abilities moving forward. Well, if you excuse me, future me or current me has got to go back in time and complete the cycle. Yeah, it's a time travel thing.